All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game. This game is going to be between SoYma and HawK. HawK spawning as the blue human on the top left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, we have SoYma spawning as the yellow night elf on the bottom right-hand side of the map. Should be a great game. Does come recommended, and this game was taken from the Back to WarCraft Weekly. I have not seen it. Otherwise, I'd be doing analysis instead of just a play-by-play and all that for all of you, or for the very generous individual who gave away a lot of subs on my channel. Thank you. Was surprised to see my sub count go up, and actually for the first time ever hitting my sub goal. So yeah, thank you very much for that. If it continues, that'd be great. As well, it's always nice to be able to treat the kids out to a meal and things like that. A little bit more than paying for non-regulated, uncapped internet. For those of you guys who are confused about what I'm talking about, actually in certain internet providers, which are pretty much monopolies, since they're not government controlled and they can charge whatever they want, they actually have a monthly limit on how much you can download and upload. And as you can imagine, since I'm uploading like quite a bit of files every single day, I was hitting that limit before, hence I needed to upgrade to the higher internet speeds, and no limit on those downloads and uploads. Hopefully another provider will be opening up in the area soon, and I don't have to pay the crazy high price for just so I can use the internet that I have. Anyways, coming back around, Footman gonna go ahead and chase that little wisp back across here. It is gonna be an Archmage militia. Well, they need to drop their lumber off before they try and engage. There's that rock golem. Here, that's got to be tough orders for that very first Footman. Footman, I want you to run up and get hit in the head by the boulder of that rock golem, and then run all the way away. Trust me, we've done this before. You'll be fine. Coming back around here, Water Elemental taking a lot more damage than you probably would like. Demon Hunter, however, shows up to the party, and now we do see a full surround here. So this is interesting. Immolation now by SoYma to try to break through. Archmage does pick up Rune Racers, and we're looking at a couple of peasants now getting cleaned up. Low hit point and trying to retreat away. Arcane Tower not even being upgraded as the Demon Hunter now retreats back. Alright, so the Demon Hunter is going to, take down another peasant, but I think that's all the kills he's going to be able to get. The Demon Hunter, however, does get to level 2 at, there's another peasant there, as the Archer and that Ancient of War back at home was still clearing out creep camps, allowing the Demon Hunter to get to level 2 simply based on a peasant kill. Back off to the north, well, HawK not giving up or not wasting any time, as time is a very important element in real-time strategy games. They're going straight after this creep camp here to get to level 2, which then translates into more mana for the Archmage. More mana for the Archmage means more water elementals and, well, more creeping. Arcane Vault being built off to the north here. We're looking at more militia now being called over to that 12 o'clock spot. It looks like a couple of archers are already lying in wait, ready to go. Are they going to get spotted? They are going to get spotted. One Footman was trying to chase those archers, but instead going to go straight after that snare caster. And remember, there's also this Blood Guild who does have a heal. Coming back down to the south, you can see that the Demon Hunter is coming in to put in pressure with the archers. Lower hit point Footman already retreating back, and Immolation going to toggle on once more. All right, low hit point units trying to spread apart. Pretty quickly, as we're looking at the Blood Guild now getting taken out. There goes one, there goes another. All right, down to the south side here, archers perhaps just lying in wait, shadow melding. And the Archmage can attack from the high ground here and then bring those units back on over. That's actually a very common tactic to try to get those units to engage up onto that high ground spot. There you are, there you go. They're going to finally spot each other, and in comes some of that damage. Archers, however, are going to be coming back the other way. Some low hit point units. Arcane Tower now getting upgraded as the Demon Hunter finds the Arcane Vault as it was trying to be built. Needed one more tap in order to be completed, but doesn't get it. Meanwhile, the Archmage, actually a very tanky hero right now, 12 armor compared to the Demon Hunter's 5. So the Archmage does deal quite a bit of damage. There's a Tome of Intelligence kind of trying to finish things off here. Water Elemental going to get dropped as the Scout Tower, well, is it going to have a Peasant get taken down? I do believe so, finishing off another unit once more. The tech to tier 2 should nearly be done by the Night Elf. And we're looking at a Hunter's Hall as well. We should be going into dual Ancients of Lore. And there's a good amount of gold in the bank by SoYma in order to get those necessary buildings right as that tier 2 is completed. Are we looking at a Naga Sea Witch? Yes, we are. Naga Sea Witch Archmage hanging out by the tavern, and not a good idea at all. Suddenly, the presence of a level 1 hero should shift the momentum a little, but that Demon Hunter is still relatively low on hit points as the units are trying to retreat back. Oh, I forgot. Someone would tell me, hey, you forgot to turn on your webcam. All right. Coming back around here. Nagas, yeah, I was looking at the camera the entire time when I was telling my stories earlier, and, well, should have checked. Coming back through, Archmage, gonna fall back here. Arcane Vault now being rebuilt. A couple of low hit point footmen by HawK. He's purposely trying to keep them out of combat, get them healed back up and getting them ready for combat. He doesn't want to give free experience to the enemy units as the Demon Hunter once more toggles that Immolation. All right, Immolation and Cold Arrows mean dead footmen in this instance, as the archers are going to be able to retreat back. The Naga Sea Witch should be able to apply cold onto different targets, and HawK's footmen are just falling at an alarming rate, as we do see one archer getting taken down here. All right, Archer still trying to get finished off here, but I believe this footman will end up getting cleaned up once more. I believe that will be 3 down footmen, maybe more, as the Naga Sea Witch, well, applies a cold arrow onto a footman and then backs away. Going to try to apply another cold arrow as we're looking at an Ancient of Wonders being built off to the north here. Naga Sea Witch is dangerously low on hit points. She's going to be forced to retreat all the way back. And now the Archmage is trying to chase off after here. Are we going to see a Naga Sea Witch, well, a suicide? Yes, we do. Sacrificing themselves on that on that creep camp in order to retreat back. No experience given. All these low hit point footmen going to head over to that Arcane Vault now. Units need to retreat back. Tech to tier 2 has been started. And meanwhile, we are looking at the dual Ancients of Lore pumping out the Dryads. Perhaps going to get that Abolish Magic and try and shut down that Archmage before he's able to heal up. Timing is key here. If this heal took place 10 seconds later, you can imagine how bad of a position HawK would be in, as those would all be very low hit point footmen. Instead, they're going to be able to regenerate a decent amount, as SoYma is actually lining up an Ancient Protector push into the expansion. Now, we do not have Nature's Blessing, so it is going to be a slow push and not as much armor. Dryads are going to try to push in. There's an Ancient of Wonders being built, and there's another Ancient Protector already getting added in. But the Arcane Tower, wow, seemingly shooting very far. That is a much further range than I would have expected. Abolish Magic going to take down that water, take away much of the hit points on that Water Elemental as the Naga Sea Witch comes back over. All right, Ancient Protector, I believe that was canceled right there. Units trying to retreat back out. There's an Ancient Protector trying to be built from the back. There's still Ancient Protector, one Ancient Protector off to the side as another Water Elemental bites the dust. Ancient of War now making a move over. Ancient of Wonders getting cleaned up as we're putting pressure onto this base right now. All right, this Ancient Protector going to try to make its way over. And now the Demon Hunter currently out of mana. In addition to the Naga Sea Witch, the Dryads are still here as we're looking at more Scout Towers trying to get added into here. Ancient Protectors having that slow walk, as we mentioned, not having that Nature's Blessing, as the Dryads were able to poke apart one Scout Tower, perhaps going to try to take down another while it still has light armor. All right, Ancient Protector still walking in slowly, and that's got to be a very, very slow, painful play as you're watching all of this unfold. SoYma needs to root that Ancient Protector. No, going to go ahead and bop down a tree. The Scout Tower does end up falling, and now the Ancient Protector is here, ready to go. Militia now getting called back over. Ancient Protector, just root yourself there. Finally gets in the root. And now going to be able to engage and fight back. Peasants now falling back here. Ancient of War making its way through. This Ancient Protector has not uprooted yet. 37 supply compared to 31. But remember, SoYma is the one that has the much larger army since there's so many workers out. Archmage does get up to level 4. These Ancient Protectors need to start, well, doing that pressure, making their way inside here. And now we're going to see another Water Elemental bite the dust. Archmage trying to retreat back here. Meanwhile, back at home, we are getting up a Mountain King. We are at tier 2, but we do not see anything else that can help HawK immediately, except for that Mountain King. All right, Demon Hunter down to 57 hit points. Demon Hunter gets teleported back home with the Staff of Preservation, absorbing a lot of damage here, as we're going to see the Dryads now getting picked off. All right, so Abolish Magic trying to finish off these low hit point, or these water elementals by with Abolish Magic, as we're going to see this position completely lost here. 3 Ancient Protectors and an Ancient of War. Mountain King now making a move, coming back across here. Naga Sea Witch sitting at level 2. Dryads now trying to retreat back. Footmen do have Defend, and well, it could cause some problems as the Demon Hunter comes back in the action. There's a Stormbolt here, but now with the Demon Hunter back in play, perhaps doesn't want to try and engage. Arcane Tower should go after the Demon Hunter, who currently does have mana, and yes, does redeflect it. Stormbolt, Demon Hunter, Staff of Preservation back home again. Are we going to see a hold here as the Ancient of War down to 84 hit points? Once more, Nature's Blessing needed to be researched to just speed up the walking in addition to giving that armor. SoYma if he was going to commit this much in, he should have put in a little bit more to put in that a little bit of additional threat. We do not see that Nature's Blessing there, as the Mountain King is still fighting back here. One Ancient Protector is down. Ancient of Wonder is off to the side. That, well, has had the play of being able to send the Demon Hunter back home multiple times. Dryads are still continuing this push. Mountain King hiding in the very far back, as we are looking at level 2 evasion and level 2 immolation. All right, more damage getting whacked in again. Demon Hunter trying to push in pressure. Are we going to see a Staff of Preservation this time? No. Whoa, Potion of Healing just in time to be able to make it back out. Mountain King falls at level 1. Footman is still, well, trying to stick around, but well, seemingly doing an okay job as more Scout Towers are being built in the back. Now, HawK feels like he's starting to stabilize just a little bit. He does have 2 additional guard towers in the back here. The Ancient Protectors are, well, just freely attacking, as the Demon Hunter could try and go after some of the footmen, or just try to stop some of those reinforcements. More Abolish Magic. We're going to see another water elemental well, turn back into a puddle again, as the Demon Hunter tries to push pressure in once more. All right, going after the Archmage. Archmage could be in trouble. A Potion of Healing and a Scroll of Town Portal should be able to get out of here. But once he teleports out of here, well, what's going to happen? Stormbolt onto the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch now currently low on hit points. Does she have a way to get out of this tight, sticky situation? As the, well, Footman with the Fend able to reflect back much of the damage from those Dryads. No slow poison on those Dryads otherwise. Well, reflecting those poison spears back onto those Dryads would actually be a little bit more problematic. All right, we're still looking at the Ancient Protector taking quite a bit of damage here. We should be looking at some Abolish Magic there. Water Elemental being forced back again. And now we're looking at the Naga Sea Witch in trouble. Staff of Preservation on the Demon Hunter brings back the Naga Sea Witch, as we're still looking at a lot of pressure here. 32 supply compared to 42. Defensive position is currently holding, but at any point it feels like it could break. All right, Ancient Protector trying to retreat back here, but as soon as he's uprooted, he no longer has that fortified armor, taking more damage from piercing, magic damage, and that Mountain King and Archmage. So always a little bit dangerous to try and go for that there, as the Dryads are now looking to fall back again. 42 supply compared to 37, 19 supply army compared to 34. We're looking at this Ancient Protector about to fall, and just a Forked Lightning. The Naga Sea Witch just needs to Forked Lightning all of those poor peasants, and then suddenly, well, the economic advantage would be lost. Mortar teams coming in from HawK, so HawK is just, well, using that a little bit of additional gold and finding a way to hold off this attack here. It really feels like that one additional Ancient Protector, that Ancient of War, if it was able to move around more quickly, would have been a very big difference. As we now see slow poison is researched. Priests, well, gonna get cleaned up here, and perhaps you just, well, move to where your opponent is not, and that may be the play where you fight where your opponent isn't, but they still have interest. And now this could potentially be the problem. Adept training, we are at Tree of Eternity trying to get the Master Bear training as well, as we're looking at Priests getting cleaned up again. There goes another level 4, level 3. That is going to be a big difference here, as a couple of units going to get cleaned up off on the other side once more. There goes another Priest as well. Scroll of Regeneration, bringing back all of those peasants back into decent hit point range, as we're looking at perhaps an Arcane Sanctum about to get taken down. Sorceress and additional units going to come across here. There's a dive, and we're going to be looking at some Spellbreakers joining in on the battle fight here as well, as the Demon Hunter gets Storm Bolted. One Arcane Sanctum taken down, and the Mortar Team able to lob attacks from the back. We're going to see another Arcane Sanctum getting taken out as well. But what is this going to be enough as the Demon Hunter tries to push his way through this front door? A rejuvenation onto the Demon Hunter may be necessary. There's a Fork Lightning to soften everything up as we're looking at the Arcane Tower taking quite a bit of damage. Archmage trying to make their way through. Thank you for the follow as the Archmage continuing that pressure again and again. Who is winning? Difficult to say. HawK is putting in the pressure here, or HawK is holding off the pressure, but SoYma has shifted into a position where, well, there's not as much base defense. Dual level 4 heroes now, nearly level 5 on the Demon Hunter, and with this, well, the main base looks like it's going to fall instead. Demon Hunter, however, has taken quite a bit of damage. Is he going to be able to shake free or out of this spot here as the Mortar Teams are trying to get away? Another Spellbreaker could get taken down. Mortar Teams trying to lob those attacks into the back. Are we going to get a rejuvenation? We need a rejuvenation onto that Demon Hunter now. He does get that rejuvenation as we're looking at the Mountain King now back out onto the battlefield temporarily. There's going to be a Stormbolt. I don't know how many times I've seen this level 1 Mountain King come out of that Altar of Kings, but it has been often. Naga Sea Witch falls at falls, and now that gives level 5 to the Archmage. So level 3 Brilliance Aura is going to be there, making it harder to take down those Water Elementals since they now have 825 hit points. Coming back through, Demon Hunter still trying to get more damage across here. Perhaps going to try and take down these Mortar Teams. Well, Mortar Team trying to get away, very difficult with that slow poison as another Stormbolt finds the Mountain, from the Mountain King as the Demon Hunter cleans things up once more. There's an Abolish Magic. We're looking at this one Water Elemental getting taken down. Demon Hunter very close to level 6 now. This is just giving a lot of experience here, and is the additional gold just giving more experience for the Demon Hunter? That is the question. 47 supply compared to 35 right now. HawK still mining freely at this space, and I believe, well, no, Demon Hunter should go back, Staff of Preservation to that bear, and now retreat back home. Naga Sea Witch should be back ready for action. All of these Moonwells pretty open. Druids of the Claw should be going back into bear form or druid form, transforming, get some rejuvenation as we're looking at a Tome of Retraining and perhaps, yes, for evasion. What is this Demon Hunter doing? He should not be continuing the fight there. Needs to fall back and, well, and really just head back here. All right, one Druid of the Claw, a couple of other Druids here ready for those rejuvenations. And, well, that's going to be a great play. Mana management. He found the Druid of the Claw that had maximum hit points, is drinking only mana, and then rejuvenating each of these Druids of the Claw so that they're going to be back up to full hit points when the time comes. This is an efficient use of mana that I'm really hoping more players consider. That was absolutely key here. You're going to see all of these Druids of the Claw be able to come back because they're in Druid form. Also, the rejuvenation recovers more hit points as well. So they're now back up into 900 hit point range, and that was after just 5 Moonwells, and that was over 5,000 hit points that needed to be healed, I think. Coming back down to the bottom left-hand side of the map, Mountain King finally reaches level 2 with a plethora of rings. 16 armor on that Mountain King, adding in a Gauntlet of Ogre Strength, and suddenly a level 2 Mountain King has 16 armor and 850 hit points. However, level 3 Mana Burn is going to be an important play, as well as the Naga Sea Witch sends the Demon Hunter back home. And, well, reason for that? Because the Naga Sea Witch wants more of that experience and wants to get to level 5. She's going to be just shy of level 5 here. Are we going to see a Potion of Replenishment used, picked up? Yes, there you go. Demon Hunter getting in a bit more hit points and mana again. All right. The question now is, can HawK make up the hero level difference with this expansion, giving him this gold advantage? Arcane Tower going to feed back that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter trying to retreat back here, and finding ways as we're looking at the Arcane Tower providing a little bit of cover. There's Roar. Demon Hunter plus 15 damage, finishing off some of these buildings here. Meanwhile, Archmage, is he gonna retrain? Yes, retrains to Blizzard, but the Mountain King currently only has a Stormbolt, does not have Thunderclap. But these bears may be taking large amounts of damage. We do have a scroll of healing on the Demon Hunter, but not on the Naga Sea Witch. So that is important to note. Stormbolt straight up onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter, there's that Blizzard, and a bunch of damage already being brought back down. There's a mana burn onto the Archmage. Archmage no longer able to, well, do any more Blizzards right now. There's another mana burn onto the Mountain King. Now the Demon Hunter going to try and retreat back away. But we do need to see some rejuvenation. Mana burn just a split second late there, and that's going to cause a Staff of Preservation for that Druid of the Claw. Demon Hunter running in slow motion, trying to retreat back. This could be a problem. Stormbolt, and the Demon Hunter does not shake off the stun in time. Falls at level 5. Had a Potion of Invulnerability, didn't use it in time. And with that, HawK is now in a great spot. Coming back down, Demon Hunter, Staff of Preservation back home after resurrecting at the tavern. Naga Sea Witch could be in trouble. Naga Sea Witch, is she going to be able to retreat back away? Stormbolt, Mountain King, having plenty of mana again. Coming down. All right, HawK now with the supply advantage. Army sizes are about the same as the Demon Hunter getting ready to engage against the Murlocs here. All right, Naga Sea Witch will get to level 5, but is that going to be a big enough difference? Or has HawK rebuilt his army enough and caught up on the hero levels to really come away with the victory? Mountain King cleaned up, or Mountain King getting up to level 4. Spellbreakers sitting, hanging back here, and HawK is now finally going after these red creep camps in the corner of the map, perhaps looking to just get powerful items. Archmage will not gain any experience. Mountain King will be shy of level 5, but still a lot can happen. It's human versus night. Yes, just night elf versus human. Okay. Granite Golem gonna get knocked down here. There's the Giant Hunter. Granite Golem, what is it gonna drop? Is it gonna be a powerful item for the human army here? And it is gonna be a Tome of Knowledge and a Hood of Cunning. Mountain King quickly picks it up. Gonna get additional intelligence and agility. Able to now have 360 mana, so that's going to be a lot of bullets in the chamber with those Stormbolts to snipe down the Demon Hunter and that Naga Sea Witch. Coming back around, Tree of Life Expo was tried to be set up. Mountain King, Wisps, are they going to get absolutely pummeled? Yes, they are, but a couple of detonations onto the Archmage removes some of that precious mana. Mountain King lying in wait, ready to spring the trap. Mortar teams lobbing those shells here, and it's going to be able to take things down. Are we going to see a mana burn onto anything? Onto that Archmage? Needs to really mana burn that Archmage, and then reuse that cooldown as the Tree of Life just simply falls. All right, so Tree of Life has fallen. We're going to see a mana burn there. Nope. The mana burn not in time. Archmage uses the Scroll of Town Portal and a Stormbolt onto the Demon Hunter. Tactical retreat back, and Tree of Eternity still does not have Nature's Blessing. This is going to be a long, slow, painful walk to an expansion location, and now Staff of Preservation will not be bringing units back to a place where they can use Moonwells. All right. So, if I had to analyze this replay and figure out what SoYma did wrong, SoYma did a lot of things right, a lot of pressure, being able to put things away here. Perhaps should have retrained the mana burn early, but really, it could have been that Nature's Blessing. The additional presence of a faster moving Ancient of War and higher armor on those buildings could have been the difference between victory and defeat during that critical moment. HawK was able to fight back, get back into position. We're seeing, very nice position on a Fairy Dragon up on the high ground here. So Fairy Dragon's trying to mana flare down some of those casters, but you can see how effective the Archmage is with that Blizzard just a couple of rounds of Blizzard, and suddenly this army of Druids of the Claw are just getting pelted to death wave after wave. All right, there goes one Druid of the Claw. We're going to see one try to get away. Another gets a Staff of Preservation. Mountain King Stormbolt goes after the Naga Sea Witch instead. And now it looks as though the Naga Sea Witch, Potion of Invulnerability. Mountain King going to run. Is he going to run after that Druid of the Claw? No, just in front of the Naga Sea Witch. Druid of the Claw can get away. There's going to be a Stormbolt, and that is going to be the downed Naga Sea Witch, which will give level 5 to the Mountain King, level 6 to the Archmage, and victory for HawK. Let me know what you guys thought about this game in the comments below. Here are the final scores. Yeah. HawK able to hold on with his expansion to come away with the win. Hero scores extremely close. Actually, level 6, level 5 compared to a level 5, level 5. That could have been a big difference. Just how, SoYma actually had more experience total, but HawK got to level 6 and level 5 first. Yeah, great game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave your comments below.